Hello and welcome to the Tigrepup channel. In this video, I'll be cutting the neckline of my drag breastplate and maybe sharing a few tips as well. If this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so about a year ago, I purchased this silicone breastplate, and if you are interested in watching it, I'll try to leave a link in the description section down below. But in that video, I mentioned a number of things I liked and didn't like about this breastplate. However, the one significant thing that really irked me was the neckline on the breastplate. Okay, hopefully as you can see here, it kind of like bunches up at about the neck, plus it pulls my face forward, my cheeks, and it makes my head look fatter than what it actually is. Okay, so I have a few stills here, screenshots of the reason why I have issue with the breastplate about the neck. I feel like it makes me look like this and like this. And so ultimately, I finally decided to do something about it. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you, I made a playlist so that you can kind of look at the videos that I've seen in researching this topic. So let's move on. Okay, so the first video I want to discuss is a debut and review of my new D-cup silicone breastplate, I guess, from Luna Rose. Now in this video, I was watching the video and I noticed that Luna Rose said that she actually cuts the neckline on the breastplate and used large costume jewelry to cover it. And I guess Luna Rose feels the same way I do. It makes your face puff up and it makes your face look fatter than it already is. So this is the first of a couple of videos that I watched that gave me the idea to actually cut my neckline on my breastplate, and just to see how that would all look, you know what I mean? So that's what this video is going to be about. Okay, so the next video I would like to discuss is this video here by Makeup Johnny Up, and he actually in this video cuts the neckline in order to put costume jewelry to cover it. Now he did something more like yeah, it's called a choker, and I didn't too much like that look. And you'll see in this video when I do my cutting and whatnot, you'll see exactly what I'm doing, but it's not going to be quite as high as his was because I'm going to totally eliminate the neck portion. So yeah, this was somebody who actually did a video and actually showed you how. Everyone else just tells you, but he actually showed you how. So this video is over 2 years old. And hopefully somebody that's watching this video, they might get an idea or maybe even improve upon a situation that I'm doing here. So yeah, that's basically what this video is going to be about. Okay, so in this video, Miss Terri Falls drag breastplates, as you can see here, dark skin edition. He actually shows someone with dark skin who actually got a breastplate. There was another person, I forget the name, but he didn't have all of, he didn't really show you because he had like clothing covering it up. But this person actually has everything showing so you can see the contrast between the face and the breastplate. And the reason why I'm bringing him up is because he actually has an actual link that can actually link you to Amazon where you can make a purchase of the breastplate, because I realized my video link from a year ago is no longer valid. So I'll try to leave all of this information in the description section down below. So if you're dark skinned and you want to get a breastplate, now you can find you a silicone breastplate in a darker skin tone and you can try to make it work like I'm doing here. Okay, and finally, the video that I have in this playlist is my personal video, me purchasing the breastplate and everything. Again, the link is no longer valid, so you'll probably have to go to the Miss Terri's fall video that I have listed in the playlist and get the new link. I'll try to leave it separate, I guess, so you can find it easier. But yeah, I think this video is still valid. The same issues are still that I have with this breastplate are still valid. So if you get a chance, you can probably check that out as well. But again, it's going to be in the playlist, so you can be easier to find. Okay. Okay, so right here I have my marker, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to put on the necklace first. I have this box cutter, which was completely useless in this purpose. But yeah, this is where I'm going to end up cutting it at the neckline, just above the necklace. Okay, so right here, I'm just taking my marker, and I'm just going to mark just above where the necklace ends. Now, this is not the only necklace I'm going to wear with this particular breastplate, but I wanted it to be low enough in order for it to be not seen when I have the necklace on. So that's what Luna Rose was saying, but Luna Rose never put a video, showing you how to do it. So I'm going to do it with this breastplate. And if you were interested in doing it yourself at home, at least you have a guideline of what to expect and whatnot. Because like I said, this box cutter that I purchased was completely useless. You're going to see in a second as we watch the video. But right here, I'm just marking everything out. I'm using little dots so I can like connect the dots and whatnot, because I didn't want to run the marker along the top of the actual costume jewelry necklace and, cause it to stain and whatnot. Okay, so because I can't see the back, I'm just going to use my fingers to feel. Now, this would have been a really good time to use a mirror and whatnot, two mirrors, one in the front, one in the back, so that I could see. But then again, I wouldn't be able to show you on video how I'm actually doing this. So, yeah, so that's what you see me doing here. I'm just going to go straight across, honestly, because you can't see if there is a mark on top of the necklace. You can't see it in the back because it's going to be covered up. Because all you can see is the front, because that's where I do my videos. I'm going to be facing you. You know what I mean? So that's what you see me doing here. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Also, if you find my videos helpful or beneficial and you would like to contribute to the channel, please contribute to my Cash App. The link will be listed in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. Okay, so right here, I'm just showing you what we're looking like after I've gone ahead and marked the area that I want to cut on the breastplate. And up next, I'm going to use my box cutter that I got from Walmart and try to cut the neckline of the breastplate. Hey, did you know I sell wigs? I sell 5x5 closure wigs of varying cap sizes, cuts, colors, styles. Okay, and I'm going to be getting into lace frontal, but right now I'm just doing the closure wigs because it's easier to maintain and whatnot, and it's beginner friendly. So if you were in the market to purchase a closure wig, then please check out my webpage, as you can see, at www.Tigrepupbeauty.com. Tpup is short for Tigrepup to make it a little bit easier instead of a long text. So check it out. Thanks for watching.
Tigre got the wigs, you gotta come through. Tigre's what you need to be a brand new you. Tigre wigs. Tigrepup Beauty.
Okay, so right here I have everything situated. Please excuse the dark lighting because I'm actually on vacation. We're out of town and we're at the Bonner Brothers hair show. So I'll be having a video pretty soon about that. So hopefully you can still see even though the lighting is very dim. But as we can see here, I'm going in where my box cutter is not even doing anything. So I got a serrated edge knife that I got in the hotel. And yeah, you can see my 3-day pass that I got for Bonner Brothers. And yeah, I have a little story about that as well. It was pretty fun. So I'll be discussing that in the video. So keep an eye out for that. So yeah, as we can see here, I'm able to cut through it a lot easier, and I'm gonna continue as we go on. Okay, so at this point, I decided to bring you in a little bit closer, and you can see the serrated edge of the actual knife. And I'm kind of like gently trying to go in and like saw it, because the box cutter just wasn't working. And I'm going like connecting the dots like Pee Wee Herman says. I used to be a big Pee Wee Herman fan when I was little. But as you can see here, I'm just kind of like, you know, sawing off the flesh of the breastplate. And yeah, it has a very unusual consistency. It's like jello, you know, gelatin jelly flabby type of feel. But yeah, as you can see here, I was able to successfully do that. I might go up and clean it up a little bit more, but unfortunately this box cutter, it really doesn't do very much. And I was afraid I was going to cut myself. Anybody that watches my videos knows that I'm kind of clumsy, and I don't want to cut myself. So before I make that mistake, I would rather use the serrated edge of the knife than use this box cutter, because it's pretty unsafe. Okay. Yeah, but to bring it back a little bit, I found it very difficult to find the silicone breastplate for dark skin. And because when I redid I checked the link that I had in the description at that time, which was a year ago. It's no longer available. And when I tried to look all over through the internet, I found it very difficult. You know, I found some with the bibs. It's like an actual bib with like breast or whatever on it. And there's no connecting to the back or anything. So you don't have to slip it on like a shirt like this one. You just put it over your head. And that one, oh my gosh, it was like $300. But like the lighter complected ones, like the white and the tan and in between and whatnot, they were like a lot cheaper for like people who don't have any money. You know, they have a lot of options. But for like somebody for a dark skin, it was very difficult. Then something dawned on me to check to see if the Miss Terri Falls link was actually still working. And in fact, it was, which I was pretty surprised at it, because that Terri Falls video is a lot older than my 1 year video. I think I did my video, if I remember correctly, it was in January that the video was posted. And we are now in, what, March? Okay, of the next year. So yeah, if you have dark skin and you're having trouble, please check out the Miss Terri Falls video. Like I said, I'll leave the playlist, and from there you can get the link to go ahead and purchase a silicone breastplate for yourself in a dark skin tone if you were interested. Okay, so now that I've cut it to my satisfaction, it's not perfect, but again, this is my first time, so it won't be perfect. So I'm going to throw that in the trash, and here is the ending result. The ends are pretty jagged. Here's a little close-up, and it's not evenly cut, but this is my first time, okay? Okay, so here is what the neckline is looking of my breastplate now that I've cut the neckline. As you can see, the back, it kind of like puffs up, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to lay flat, but apparently not, because it fits like a sweater. And the skin is very, you have to powder it before you put it on, and it clings to your skin and whatnot. Just giving you a 360 of what that's looking like. And I feel like my hair is too short in order to cover it up. And Luna Rose was saying that you use costume jewelry, as what I'm going to do here, to cover the line of demarcation from the actual breastplate to your actual neck. So yeah, that's what you see me doing here. Right here, I'm going to end up having to readjust it because it wasn't quite low enough. So I guess you have to be mindful of this when if you ever decide to cut the neckline of your breastplate, because as you can see here, I can still see the seam of the breastplate. So I'm going to end up having to redo it. Apparently, when the drag queens wear the bibs and whatnot, they would have to do the same thing. So only thing difference is this one is a lot cheaper The one that's on Miss Terri Falls is by Amazon website, a link, should I say. And yeah, I'm just making it tighter because I didn't want to cut any more off. I think I've done quite enough, okay, already. No, this necklace does not match these earrings because I'm just trying to try different necklaces to see if you could see any difference, but it's pretty close. I could cut a little bit more on this side. I'm not going to do that today, but as we can see, it does give me pretty good coverage with the necklace. Those earrings don't match, but it's the best that we can do at least I could do at this point. Now I could go back in, but at this time, I think I'm just going to stop right here. Okay, so right here, I'm doing a longer length of hair. Now, these are the earrings that match with this necklace. Okay, so right here, I'm just showing you, from a distance, you can't really tell. However, with the long hair, it covers up the looseness in the back, if that makes any sense, that I showed you when I had the red wig on. And so I'm just kind of showing you, you know, what it looks about the neck or whatever. And I'm trying to show you the back, as we can see here, but it's being covered by my hair. You can just see it doesn't lay flat against my skin right here. Just trying to show you that right here. And with the longer hair, you can actually cover it up. So just giving you the side profile of that. So like, honestly, I like the way this looks better than the thick neck, because like I said, it pushes out my side jaw, whatever, and it makes me look like that dog that like been shaved on the body and the head was not shaved. And I didn't really like that. I feel like this looks a lot better. And most of these videos I do, I don't be very close to the camera anyway. Or should I say my cell phone, because I don't have a camera. But yeah, hopefully you learned something from this video. And in the next clip, I'm going to show you possible jewelry selection as far as like to help you hide and disguise the cut neckline, so it's not as obvious, if that makes any sense. So stay tuned. Also, I would like to talk about where I get the jewelry from. I got this from like Amazon, and Amazon has been really getting on my nerves lately. Right here, I'm just showing you what the back is looking like. As you can see, it's lifted off my scalp, off my neck, and the necklace actually goes in the body of the breastplate. Just trying to give you a close up here. I can't really see in the back of my head, but the long hair covers all that up. But back to what I was saying, Amazon has been giving me a really hard time with making purchases, so I decided to go with Temu. So that's what I'm going to have in this video, how to decide which necklace to choose for this particular breastplate once you've cut the neckline. So it would be easier. I would like to do Amazon, but they've been putting my stuff on the front porch on the ground. Like, what is that all about? And when I try to call, the number is not available. So I have to go through a whole bunch of hop, skipping, and jumping just to finally contact with somebody. And when I do get with somebody, they don't return their call like they said they were. So I'm going to be doing the jewelry from Temu, okay? So as we can see here, what I searched was chunky necklace and earrings for women. This necklace is too thin, is what I'm trying to say. This is perfect. This is too thin. Apparently, it only comes in like rose gold. I would have preferred silver and gold option, so that way I can afford all different colors depending on what outfit, you know, I'm wearing. So I decided to do gold or silver, but apparently I had to do rose gold because that was the only one that this one came in. As you can see, it's a lot thicker about the neck. This is too thin. It would probably expose the cut neckline, and we're trying to hide that. It's pretty much like the necklace that I'm wearing. So yeah, that's my thought on the process. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to make this purchase or not, but continuing on, okay, this is an example of a bad idea. Okay, so I'm going through the little search right here, and I stumbled across a necklace earring set that I actually did like. Now that one was too thin than one we did previously, okay? Now this one has like a leaf thing going on, and I don't feel this is thick enough. It doesn't go extend up the neck so your hair can hide a lot of the cut breastplate. So I believe this would probably be a bad idea. I'm not going to purchase this. You could, but I'm not. So that's another detail to keep in mind when you're making a purchase. Also, on this one, I was considering doing the Cuban chain. I think that's what this is called. As you can see, it doesn't have an adjustable back. So you can't go in and bring it closer to it like a choker or make it a little looser to go further down. So I feel that is a bad option, but that's my opinion, and I wouldn't make a purchase like that. So I'm just trying to give you tips so that you won't make any mistakes. Now that if you were to cut your neckline on your breastplate and stuff like that, I'm going to do at some point, I want to do a jewelry haul, I guess, and stuff like that. And you know, and most of the jewelry I have is like not for the breastplate because I hadn't worn it in like a long time, honestly, since that video. So hopefully I'll get more use out of it. It's still very hot. I wouldn't wear this in the summertime, honestly. I've been looking into drawing fake boobs on your chest and stuff like that. But then it stains your clothes, you know what I'm saying? And I have to go to a washateria because I don't. So I wouldn't be able to get the stains out immediately unless I hand wash. And then you got to do it in cold water because I get clothes from Shein and they're pretty cheap. And I'm afraid they're going to like fall apart. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned something in the process. Stay tuned. There's going to be a continuation of this particular breastplate cut situation. And if you had a breastplate and you actually decide to finally cut it and get rid of that thick neck and which makes your face look all puffy and fat and stuff like that, maybe you could use this video as like a guideline of, you know, what you can and cannot do whenever. If you have any other ideas, I would love to hear about that in the comment section below. I'll make a video. I would love to see that. But anyway, thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.